Hey, good evening, guys. We're out here getting ready to load some bales on a trailer, and I'll explain that in a little bit. What's going to happen there? We're in this John Deere 331 with tracks. This machine here is going to go back early tomorrow morning. We need ours. They're done with it, servicing it, and they replaced the coolant tank and stuff like that. But I just want to talk about this machine here a little bit and the controls and the convenience here where my kids can actually run it for me with these pilot controls. So most of the older skid loaders have foot controls down here where you have to look to do to dump the bucket or lift it up. Now it's all done by the control. So this is a pretty nice unit. Not much difference than the 330 that I have. It just has tracks. Mine actually has the backup camera. This one doesn't. This has a nice radio in it. So pretty simple machines. Air ride seats. And this has the high flow. I would always recommend buying a skidder with high flow right away. So we're going to cut these bales open, and he'll be here shortly with a trailer. They're going to take him over. He bought a new wrapper, and he wants to see if he can wrap 3x4s with it, and individually. So that's going to be a big plus. Come out here. Got a little dirty in here, but not too bad. Just kind of see the cab from the outside. To clean the air filter is back here. Take that off to do the air filter. There's the tank for the wipers. And the one thing I like about the Deere, I'm not sure if any other brands. I know New Holland didn't, and I think Kubota doesn't have it, but Bobcat might. To derate it for slowing the tracks down, have the machine run wide open, but just derate for digging and stuff like that. And that's really nice. I use it on the other one-wheel machine when we're really digging hard. So we're going to come out the outside here, and you'll see the tracks on the machine. So we'll talk about the tracks here a little bit. We were out there in the barley field, or wheat field, picking bales up, and it would float across where the ruts were and stuff like that. And he really liked that option with the tracks. If wheel machine, you have to slow down to go across them, otherwise you get thrown around in the cab pretty hard. So we're coming around here once again. He's got to get me a tape measure. I want to know what the width on this track. I think this is a wide track. And I don't know if you can get different sizes or not. I'm not real familiar with the track system on these machines. And one thing we would do when we would purchase this machine, we'd put all the weights on there. There'd be 6 on the back total. To fill the diesel exhaust fluid is in here again, same as the 330. Just put it right in. A little newer cap there on that one. I like that a little better than the system we have. They have the reflection tape here to reflect the heat. But yeah. So this is the DEF burner system back here. Haven't had any trouble with mine on that at all, which is really nice, because in the New Holland I had all kinds of trouble with that system. So yeah, for a few days having here on the farm, another thing about the track is you got a lower clearance. We were in the barn there for the height of that machine and stuff. no problem going in the barn. A little bit nicer, but in the one video my son talked about, the one he didn't like about was the tracks. If we go in there with liquid manure, we'd be power washing tracks out every night, especially in the winter time. We could pull it in the shop, but be one of the things. So he went up and got the tape measure here. We're just gonna measure a track real quick, and I don't know if there's different options and stuff like that to ordering these track width. I think these are going to be like 19s there, or something like 18 inches there tracks. So yeah, I would buy one, especially if, for the hay business side, picking bales up. Like there's two, no problem at all picking those bales up. So we're going to go ahead and cut the plastic off here, and I'll pick those bales up, restack them, and then he'll be coming here with a trailer. We'll set them on. So if you guys are interested in a skid loader, definitely give John Deere a look at. I ran Bobcat wheel machine. I ran 2 different models on the Bobcat, 2 models on the Kubota, one with tracks, one with wheels. Not very impressed. Quality wise, Bobcat was probably right next to Deere here, then New Holland. My 230, I had a lot of trouble with the engine, and just simple things like that. And it could have been just a lemon in the machine, but I had 3 New Holland, 3 different models here. I think it was the L228, L230, and it was an older model. I can't remember. There's so many different models I had already, but yeah, we're very happy with this machine and what it did here for us over the week. And we didn't do any digging or anything like that. We were thinking about doing some, but it wasn't necessary to get it dirty any more than what we wanted to do here with picking bales up. But that's all I can say about it right now. And yeah. Okay, I just wanted to show you, we've got both bales up on there. It's a little bit front heavy, but not too bad at that height. And when I turn around here, just look at the grass here. It's scuffing a little bit, but it's nothing like a wheel machine. I spun right around there, so you can see there's a little scuff, but overall, that weight up there, I'm gonna take it up here. I'm driving with one hand. Overall, very smooth riding here. There you can see your load control buttons there. So again, I just thanks for coming along here where we got to have the opportunity to run one of these John Deere track machines. But very nice unit. Ours has the extra light package on the side, and that stuff you can add right to it. This is sorghum sedan stuff, and these are 3x4 bales, 3x5s. 3x4x5s, and this high moisture stuff, it gets some weight on them. But I definitely would buy it, not for cattle, the hay side. I have no experience on them on ice. I know I heard some guys, they don't like them on ice. snow removal and stuff like that. And I know there's different tracks you can buy to get better traction, and I think if you have the machine weighted out right, it helps. I know there will be some who will disagree with me, but everybody has a different experience. But for me, it would be definitely a nice machine for on the hay operation side. Not tearing up fields too bad. So I hope you enjoy the video, and just with what we have here running on the farm with a 330, I'm very happy with it, and hopefully we'll have many good years here to come with him. And who knows, a new one might show up. Not sure what size I would get, but it seems like a workhorse right there. So have a great evening, guys, and talk to you later.